J.J. Abrams will seek a person of color to portray the role of Constantine. Oh, this is groundbreaking stuff, very progressive. Yeah. Hi, I'm Mr. Nailsin. Yes, it's reported that J.J. Abrams is seeking a person of color only. Yes, only. Very discriminating of the man. For the role of Constantine, and isn't looking for a white actor to play the role. Yeah, so if you're white, need not apply. I don't care if you look like the character. That's bad, because to choose you would be racist. Details for what is said to be an upcoming Constantine HBO Max series include that a log line has surfaced which describes the series as a darker reinvention of Constantine. Ah, man. Do these people ever listen to themselves? And different from any previous project based on the character. Well, it won't be different from anything that's happened in the past 10 years. Wow, this is really different, huh? You just decided the character won't be white. Wow, that's brilliant. What's the plot and stuff? Well, it does go on about that. The show is said to be less focused on religion and more focused on the horror elements from the Constantine comics. Well, that's actually a good sign. The movie that they had was all about, it seemed to revolve around the Catholic faith and stuff. But anyway, so Abrams is going woke. Going woke. He'd been there a while. So it's claimed Abrams wants a BIPOC. God. Which stands apparently for Black, Indigenous, and Person of Color. So I guess if you can't find someone black, of African descent, then I suppose someone of Asian descent would do. Because superficial stuff matters. So to be in their late 20s to play John Constantine with a young Riz Ahmed type. I'm not familiar with Riz, but apparently that's the type of guy they're looking for the role. Of course, the comic book character was a blonde white guy. But that's evil now. Just the very sight of a blonde white man is racist. Of course, the most popular version of him played on screen was by actor Matt Ryan in his short-lived series for NBC, but he went on to be a part of Legends of the Tomorrow on the CW, where he's pretty much wasted, but he's one of the better parts of it, so he does a good job as the character. The only other actor to play him was, of course, Keanu Reeves in the movie. That wasn't well received. It has its moments and whatnot, but it's just not Constantine. Matt Ryan really nails the role. It's like he walked out of the comic book in a lot of ways. It would have been great to have him in a new Constantine series on HBO Max where it could be a very dark series, dark in tone, and one of the elements of the Vertigo series as it was. And I think he could have done that, but, he's white. And those people are just awful. And we've had enough of them, haven't we? Yes. So we're going to race swap that one. So it was recently announced that he was doing the Justice League Dark series. So I'm guessing this will be the Constantine for his Justice League Dark, unless they're going to split those into two different things. And maybe there'll be a different Constantine for that one. But I doubt it. I think there'll be a Constantine series and a Justice League Dark series. And the rumor mill, the way it works is that this is the casting for Justice League Dark, and that's how, again, dark. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you don't really think it through. You just look for superficial token points. And so they're going to tokenize another black actor for this purpose instead of utilizing a black character. No, those aren't any good. Only white characters are good, and so that's their only chance for any black characters or actors is to take a white role. And just round and round it goes for nothing more than for these the elitist assholes to pat themselves on the back like they really did something when they didn't. They're actually quite insulting to people. But it's just the way it is. So, at the same time, there were rumors of Keanu Reeves doing a sequel to Constantine, and I suppose maybe that was like AT&T coming in just for his name and the popularity. That there would be interest in that. I don't think so, because that's not really Constantine either. But you know, maybe that's being shelved in favor of this. But there again, the possibility exists that they could do a Keanu Reeves movie. Then there's the Sandman, the Netflix series, so that could be a separate person for that one, because Constantine could be in that. And then Matt Ryan will still be on Legends of Tomorrow for CW, and which will also end up on HBO Max anyway. And then, of course, we have this Constantine. So 4 of them. Maybe they'll have the 4 Constantines, like Doctor Who or whatever. And then, boy, so that's just Constantine and Justice League Dark. Well, get ready for Abrams taking on Superman and Green Lantern. Can you imagine? Well, right here, right now, let's just go ahead and figure out that perhaps Superman will be the Val Zod version, which is the Black Superman, or the Calvin Ellis version. Although the Val Zod one's a little more interesting. The Calvin Ellis was just a Barack Obama Superman, whereas Val Zod has that lineage of the Zod family, but also a different story in which he was held in a military base or something like that. Anyway, yeah, you could do something there as sort of a spin-off type deal. But the idea that he would replace the original Superman, because the original Superman is now, well, a racist for being white. So now Green Lantern, they've already developed a female Black Green Lantern, so I'm guessing that's who will be Green Lantern going forward once Abrams takes over, because he settled in and probably one of the behind-the-scenes forces making it all but impossible for Snyderverse to continue. So I guess the only thing left for the Henry Cavill Superman will be cameos in the Shazam films, probably in, if The Rock has his way, in Black Adam, and that'll be it. Probably won't be getting a Man of Steel 2 or any of that stuff. And you're just going to have to be happy with the Snyder Cut, and that's it. Sounds great, doesn't it? Oh, God. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr. Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com. And you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh, my goodness. So many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh, yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.